Hey folks, welcome back. We have ticket 340 in our hunt for a jackpot. Holy cow, I almost forgot what we were doing. J and B are what we started with. Obey and Bah have a B that they share. Bannister has a B. Vertebra has a B. Any Chubb has a B. I was gonna say, are there any J's? I do not see a J. Worth doesn't have either of these. All right, here's an R. There we go, and a Q. Well, Worth has an R. Reed and Letter share an R. Vertebra and Bannister share an R. Grain has an R. Regard and Fragile share an R. Regard has another R. And I do not see a Q. All right, S and a C. Skiing has an S. Check and Chubb share a C. Chubb's just missing a U. Check has another C. Estimates has two S's. One it shares with Skies. Skies has another S. Any C's through here? I don't think so. Bannister has another S. Is that it? I think so. Here we have a G and an N. Wag has a G. Lion and Skiing share an N. Regard has a G. Bannister has an N. Grain has an N. Vine and Into share an N. We have R here. We missed one in Vertebra. N and G's. Is there any that we missed? Yes. Grain and Fragile share a G. Now are we good? I think so. Here we have an O and an H. Both of those letters are in our bonus word, worth. O and an H. Just missing a W and a T. Toe has an O. Lion has an O. Obey has an O. Bah and Check share an H. Into has an O. Any more? Doesn't look like we have any more. All right, we will go on. Here we have a V and a U. I think that gives us our first word. Yes, it does. Cub. I may have said Chub. I don't know what I said, but it's Cub, and it is our first word. Vertebra and Vine share a V. Where else? Just the one U? Any more V's or U's? Doesn't look like it. All right, here is a W and a Z. Well, we have two W's. Worth has a W, and Worth is just missing a T. Toe and Wag share a W. Toe is just missing a T. Wag is just missing an A. All right. I don't see a Z, and I don't see another W up top. All right, we'll keep going. Here we have a Y and an F. Obey has a Y. Obey is just missing an E. Y's and F's. Fragile has not a Y, it has an F. No, I don't see any more. Y's or F's. All right, we'll go on. Here we have an M and an X. I'm not sure, I don't remember seeing an X. Estimates has an M. I don't see an X and I don't see another M. Oh boy. Our first bonus letter. We have another E. All right. I think that's what we had yesterday. Obey gives us our second word. We like that. Of course, that's what it did yesterday, I think. Obey and cub. Now, check and estimates share an E. Check is just missing a K. Estimates has another E. Skis has an E. Read and vertebrae share an E. Read has another E. Letter has an E, has a couple of E's. Banister has an E. Vertebrate has another E. Vine has an E. Vine is just missing an I. Letter has another E. Fragile has an E. Regard has an E. It's missing 2 letters. I think that's all of our E's. All right, we're down to our last bonus letter. We have an I. There's going to be a lot of I's, but is there any that finish it? Skiing has 2 I's. Lion and estimates share an I. Skies has an I. It's missing a K. We had a G, so unless I missed a K somewhere, skiing. It's just missing a K. K would have gotten us 2. Alright, E's and I's. Grain and banister share an I. Grain is missing an A. Fragile has an I. Vine has an I. Looky there! We have it. I kind of gave up hope. Vine, obey, cub. Into has an I. I don't think we're going to get another word, but we got our $2 winner. All right. $3.40 has left us for the winner. Worth of bidding $5. So we got today, folks. Come back for $3.41 where we try to get another winner. 2 in a row. Till then, bye.